Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. This is Connor from Features Analytica, bringing you guys another live trading session with the PolarityATI machine learning module. We're going to jump right into it. This is a very obvious regression area here. Just going to be making sure that while we're inside of this range, we're taking advantage of any range-bound chop. Also, guys, we do have the R6A update coming out today, right after the stream. So keep an eye on your inbox for an email. It'll be sent out on that. The changelog I did post on my YouTube post section on the community tab. So keep an eye on that if you're interested. Going to start answering these Q&A questions. By the way, guys, you can always ask me questions on the form in the description below. Yes, guys, the new Polarity machine learning update will in fact include a pre-packaged model, so for NQ specifically. So when you're trading NQ, you can just select that, so you don't have to do any training by yourself. If you're using the settings in the description and you weren't able to get any fails, it's likely that you may have not set up the trade aggregation or the tick aggregation up correctly. NQ specifically needs to be on his horizontal imbalance calculation, and you do have to have a 4-tick tick compression on Polarity specifically, as well as the AC4+. In the new version, we do have heuristic parameter optimization that is going to be continuously optimizing the adversary detection value. Just going to move around my chart trader for you guys here, just to show you that that is in fact a real interface tab. Market is a bit slow today, even at power hour. Timeline for production release is actually pretty soon. We've wrapped up our addition of new features, I think, for this update. So we're going to get the stable release out after this update specifically. So it's probably going to be the last beta update. And then we're going to release the stable release version 1. And then we're going to increase our features list from there while maintaining stability and ease of installation. Got our first long fill today here. We're going to be obviously rearming it so the strategy stays enabled, and we get filled pretty quickly there. I think we're going to increase the quantity for today in our strategy parameters, so we're going to increase that to 7 actually. Going to leverage ourselves up a little bit here because I'd be surprised if we got a lot of trades today. When optimizing, the ATM strategy is not optimized yet. We're focused on releasing a stable build which works with all the features intended, and then we're going to build on features from there. A 5.12 RSME is actually incredible. A 0.68 R squared, although that's not great on its own, with that low of an RSME, I think that you're actually in the gold there. It's a great setup. I think you're good to go. I mean, my R squared at some points during the day, I'm only hovering at about 0.75. So, or sorry, I meant R squared. Yeah, R squared. Hey Vicus, I did see that. I saw that the reason why that confusion happened is because you used a different email from the email you purchased from. So, but I'll make sure that I talk to our team members to make sure you can get scheduled for a priority session there. We actually have a long trade here. This is going to be confirming us that we're going to be in trend mode now. As you can see, the reason why we're switching to trend mode on that is because our take profit was outside of the range. That's going to confirm that since we got filled on that trade, we're going to be continuously going to be in trend mode from here on out, unless we get a pullback into the range. Just got filled long here. If we get stopped out, we're going to switch back into regression. There we go. It's a third win for the day, up to 1270.58. And yes, guys, we are working on removing the trend and regression manual selection. We're going to implement a way to automatically optimize that. It's requiring us to develop a new indicator. It's going to be an entropy indicator, which is going to automatically highlight entropy. We're now moving back inside of the range here, and you can see that Delta has maintained a pretty big discrepancy between price and Delta movement. So this is going to be a very sensitive switch. We're going to be switching back into regression here. By the way, guys, do want to say that if you're getting a stacked imbalance and you'll get entered, that's probably because your chart settings and your polarity settings are different, or there's an adversary detection causing you to not get filled on that. But if they're different, you're obviously going to get highlighted imbalances that may not be considered imbalances by polarity. That's just because machine learning is going to be automatically optimizing the polarity settings, but it doesn't optimize the AC4 plus settings, as those are only visual. By the way, guys, the RSME and R2 squared are not influenced by your settings. That's not a settings issue. That's going to be a training model issue. Just want to let you know, because someone asked, like, hey, I need some help. My R2 squared value is very low, but I use the settings in your video, but that's just because you haven't trained the model. The model is not influenced by your initial settings. It is unlikely that you guys have the same settings, so it would be it's difficult to expect you get the exact same trade timing entry and exits here. So just want to let you guys know that. We do have that disclaimer up as well at the top left, that this is not meant to be a stream where you can just copy and follow along our trades. Hey Clinton, appreciate the application there. I will check it out. I haven't read any of the applications yet. It's been a pretty busy weekend, but I will get to them this week. Just got filled long here. Pretty solid fill there. 1700 on the day. It's a pretty decent power hour. Not insane volatility, but we do have a good amount of trades, so that is nice. Hey Ivan, appreciate the comment. Thank you for joining us today. And I see you're still figuring things out and trying to get things that started with the ML update. I do want to ask if you have watched the machine learning setup and installation video. That should run you through things pretty clearly, but if not, let me know exactly where you're getting stuck. And yes, you do need to execute the EXE every time you start the strategy on ML before you load the strategy onto your chart. Oh yeah, guys, just want to post up my executions tab there. Sorry, totally forgot to. I always forget to put that up, but I'm just gonna click around there and just show you that this is in fact a live executions tab. Luco, make sure that you're actually adjusting the indicators you add to your chart before training the model. The settings aren't going to affect that. The new update, guys, is going to be fixing the issue where you might get a negative number for your minimum volume. Thank you for the bug reports on that. I haven't specifically seen that instance, but that can happen when you have a not enough predictive values to go off of, so it's going to do a lot of weird things with that. But the new update, which is going to be pushed at right after this stream, which will be in the same Dropbox links as before, will fix that issue. So Vanrin, thank you so much for the question. If you were to purchase Polarity today and install everything and start running the algo, you would use the settings that are exactly in the description if you wanted to trade NQ. Shoot, sorry guys, I didn't even see that breakout there. I wasn't even watching, too busy answering that question from our viewer there. I'm sorry for stopping midway from answering your question, but yeah, we definitely should have been in trend mode there, but that's okay. We'll see how this goes. But anyway, Chris, sorry about that. If you start using the same, or start running the algo, you should use the settings in the description. This is a scalping algo, I agree, and small settings are extremely important. So yeah, we highly suggest starting out with what I am using, which is in the description. And yes, guys, the newest update will have a prepackaged model. And we did fix the update that you can't have duplicate indicators. Make sure you're on R5C if you were getting that issue. We did fix that on R5C where you're able to add multiple of the same indicator to the chart. Guys, if you're asking about the imbalance calculation method, whenever you're trading NQ, make sure to use the alternative imbalance calculation method. Alternative is the same as multiplier. I made a misnomer there in the description, which I will be fixing after this video. So if you're wondering about what quote-unquote multiplier imbalance calculation method is, it is actually the alternative imbalance calculation method. Sorry guys, sometimes it's a little difficult to give coherent commentary when I'm doing market analysis at the same time. Once this bar closes above this line, we're going to switch it into trend mode. It's a little bit difficult to make that decision at this moment just because of how correlated delta and price have been and how gradual this price increase has been, but this is going to solidify it above this green line. Yeah, that's going to be a trend mode switch for sure. Would have been nice if we could hop in on that trend. Oh, look at that. We just got filled long there. There we go. 26.32 on the day now. Keeping that in trend. That was actually a viewer suggestion there to switch into trend mode, so I am happy about that. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. And yes, guys, you can remove the indicators used in training after the model has been trained. This version is going to be released right after the stream, so you'll be receiving an email pretty shortly after that. We may be looking at a regression switch here initially, but when you consider the fact that this new range that's going to be potentially here is so large comparatively to our take profit and stop loss, we're not going to be actually considering that a choppy movement for regression. You can see here that the AC4 Plus may have correctly predicted a resistance here, even though this was marked so far back automatically by the AC4 Plus. So that's always nice. Just got filled long there, guys. That's interesting for a interesting to get filled long after this movement, especially in trend mode. But I'm with it. It's the beauty of machine learning, right? There we go, 3,093 on the day. We got 20 minutes left in this market session before market close. So we'll try and get to our profit target if we can. This is definitely going to be a regression mode switch here. Sorry guys, I haven't been talking. I've just been kind of doing work stuff at the same time as this. Just communicating with our developer on the update that's going to be pushed out. But we should be good to go. Not totally sure about the question saying when. Why does it say 12:30 on your chart? That's just my crosshair. That's just where my pointer is. But currently it says 12:41. So at the latest time. Hey Bill, we'll definitely help you get started with that, either through email or through a one-on-one session. You can check out our support@featuresanalytica.com email, or on our website we have live chat at the bottom right. I'm not totally sure what the outlined cell is. Asking if the outline cell is these things right here. That would be the volume profile. It shows the most traded price level in a bar. Unfortunately, we did get filled there on a short trade. That's perfect. Hopefully we can get enough movements to get filled here. Also, yes, guys, the best practice is to uninstall the previous beta version before installing the new version. You're just going to follow the same install steps that we have in the PolarityATI machine learning installation and setup video. Unfortunately, there we got stopped out. It's going to be our first loss of the day, bringing us back down to 27.69. Have about 15 minutes left on the day. It's a very interesting setup here. Also, yes, guys, there is an updated manual that we've released, so check that out. It's going to be in the Dropbox after the stream. Also, guys, this is the final day of the Cyber Monday sale. We're going to be ending it at midnight tonight. We extended a little bit just to some people asking if they could wait till the 4th, just because that's when they're able to get the funds to pay for it. But just want to let you guys know that today is the final chance to get that. Definitely going to be switching into trend mode if we get a breakout here. We're not going to be considering this course because that's been blocked out by that line. But if we close positive, then we're going to be switching it into trend. Going to keep our hand here on the regression button to switch into trend if necessary. Also, yes, guys, the one-on-one session is conducted over a software similar to Zoom. It's going to be over Google Meet, but I'll make sure to get you guys sent that link as soon as possible if you haven't been sent an invitation link. Shoot, guys, totally missed out on that. That's super unfortunate there. Should have been in trend mode. Just got felt long there. Hopefully this is the final volatility spike where we're able to get some trades in. When I say there's a prepackaged model, that model is ready to use right out of the box. You don't have to do any training on that. Awesome there. We got another fill up to 37.70 on the day. Got 10 minutes left on the market here. Hopefully we're able to finish really strong. Just get filled short there. Still in trend mode, as you can see. Be nice if we didn't get faked out here. There we go, 41.31 on the day. It's another win for us right there. If we bounce off this line there, we're going to be switching into a regression, but it's much too early to make that assumption at this point. We do have non-correlated delta on the 1252 mark there, so I think we are going to make that preemptive switch just because of that as well, and the increased volatility we're getting at this stage. If you're wondering why we added back the PATI machine learning up inputs alpha, that's actually a redundant step. It's just that a lot of people were confused because in the video it was a separate file, even though that is already included in the strategy file. So you don't actually have to import that, but we just wanted to make the installation consistent with the video. Well, guys, I think we're actually probably going to call it here. 41.31 on the day after this nice volatility spike there is a pretty solid start to the week. And I will be live streaming again this week, so stay tuned to get some information on that one. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in today, and stay tuned for that free update that's going to be coming to your inboxes shortly. So have a wonderful day, guys. Hope today was a good trading session for you.